Hello and welcome to a time special presentation for Thirukkural with the Times, where we explore real world lessons from the classic Tamil text Thirukkural with motivational speaker, author, and diversity champion Bharathi Baskar as she explores the masterpiece. Pongal, the harvest festival that's round the corner, is also the farmers' festival, a festival of gratitude, not just for the harvest but the people behind it. The farmers who toil in the fields to put food on all our tables, to feed us all, and celebrates the farmer. Let's delve into the true spirit of Pongalo Pongal.
Pongal literally means to boil or bubble up. The name of the festival and the dish to be made that day are the same. I do not know if there is any other culture in the world where an important festival is named after a food item. This Tamil cuisine, a khichdi of raw rice and moong dal, comes in two versions on the day of Pongal, sweet and savory. The sweet version, Chakkara Pongal, is my favorite. Purananuru from Sangam literature has a poem that details the celebration of Pongal. The poet Satanar describes how the harvested rice and milk were boiled during the festival. Wow, the same recipe for 2000 years. My childhood memories of Pongal go back to the aroma of raw rice boiling in milk, filling the house. Born and brought up in a city, we have not had the opportunity to see the colors of a village Pongal festival. But our celebrations had their own beauty and charm. Amma calls everyone to assemble in the kitchen as the milk starts boiling. When milk swelled out of the pot, we shouted Pongalo Pongal. The loudest one was rewarded with an extra serving of the dish. Pongal was offered to sun god on a banana leaf. And then we took our lavish allocations, post which we visited the relatives and neighbors and gifted portions of the delicious Chakkara Pongal and Ven Pongal packed in small containers. It was customary not to return an empty vessel, and hence the vessels were always returned with the same dish made at the respective houses. The second day was the most fascinating day for us. Boom Boom Madu, or decorated ox, were paraded on the streets. The oxen were decorated with jewelry, bells, and bright cloth, and were led by fortune tellers. When he was young, my cousin was so fascinated by the bejeweled oxen that he followed the animal and its master the entire day. My aunt never bothered to search for her son, as she asserted, the ox that went behind the ox will return home when he is hungry. As the years rolled, like any other city-dwelling middle-class family, we slowly moved to cook pongal in the pressure cooker and started sending our wishes through mobile phones. The wishes were typed in English for the Tamilar Tirunal. As we live in high-raised buildings, I do not know if the decked oxen are still paying their visits. As I reflected on the changes, not only in the way the festival is celebrated, but also in the dynamics of agriculture as the backbone of our economy, I started seeing some scenes from the Tamil movie Kadaisi Vivasayi, which is The Last Farmer, a spectacular movie by director Manikandan. The villagers ask Mayandi, a farmer, to grow paddy for the annual temple festival. However, he gets arrested under false charges perpetrated by real estate agents who are trying to grab his land. As crops get ruined, the society around him realizes that nobody else is there to continue the noble task of a farmer. The number of farmlands is drastically coming down across the globe, says Zia Mehrabi, a professor from the University of Colorado. Especially across Asia, the number will come down by more than 50% by 2050 compared to 2020. Fewer farms mean fewer farmers who carry with them valuable indigenous knowledge passed on for several centuries, says the scientist. He warns of drastic food shortage if farmers across the globe depart from their profession. Jonetta Jean, a favorite poet of mine, has written about farmers. Kings rule, lords roam, soldiers ride, sailors rove, writers think, poets sing, doctor heals, lawyer pleads, miners grab, merchants trade, bankers count and priests pray. This or that, whatever befall, the farmer, he must feed them all. Valluvar the reformist truly broke the norm when he declared that the farmer leads the society and the rest should obediently follow. In the society of those days, with abject class discrimination, where farmers were probably placed in the last tier of the caste pyramid, Valluvar dared to declare that they were the forerunners and all else should fall in line. Uzhudhundu Vaazhvaare Vaazhvaar, Mattrellam Thozhudhundu Pinsel Bavar. The farmers plough, eat and live graciously. Others trudge and tread behind.